Hey guys, it's Tiffany Scott here for CLT Exposed magazine. I'm about to go inside this music studio and have an interview with Tim Krazy Figz Walls. Tim is a very well-known and well-respected music producer, so I'll just hop right in here. Where did the name Krazy Figz come from?
It came from a producer I was working with named Joe Kane. We just kind of coming up with some names, and the name stuck. He threw it out and asked me, can I use it? And I've been using it ever since. Really, it's crazy. It's just crazy, coming up with crazy ideas, you know, but the Figz is short for fingers.
Okay.
So crazy fingers, basically.
Okay, so you play the piano?
Yeah, I play the piano, yes.
What other instruments do you play?
I grew up church playing drums a little bit, but that's mainly my focus is piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I read somewhere that you're originally from Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah. And
then you moved to North Carolina around 1819?
Yeah.
What's the difference between the music scenes in the two places?
Well, actually, the music in Florida is more party music. It's more bass music, you know, more dance driven, and I think that's where I got my pop side from. I got the pop side, you know, just being in Florida, listening to all the house music and, you know, the bass music. So I was exposed to a lot of that type of music. So I think that's where my pop dance side came from, just being there. But you know, the difference is, you know, it's more contemporary up in North Carolina, more R&B, more gospel, you know, more hip hop, you know.
Right.
So I was able to actually be exposed to both sides.
Okay, well that's neat. So those things influence the music that you produce now,
yes.
All kind of combined. So growing up, were there any artists that really influenced you? Yeah. Of course, Prince, Stevie, Michael, the guys who set trends, the guys who, you know, really made a difference in music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, James Brown, a lot of those type of artists, really artists that paved the way. Right.
You know.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the girl group that you're creating right now.
Oh yeah, Volume 4 is something that I had a vision for. I know Charlotte never had a really, I don't know of any girl groups in Charlotte, actually.
I don't either.
So, you know, I want to set a trend too.
Right.
Here in the city, and I want to do a 4-girl group. The name of the girls will be Volume 4. And the type of music we'll do, I'll give them pretty much everything, some R&B, some pop, just kind of play with it a little bit. You know, actually all the girls in the group kind of wanted to work with me individually, but I just felt like they wanted more development, so I just, you know, just do them all in the group.
Right.
And I ran it by them, and they're all for it. They're excited.
What other local artists have you worked with?
Oh man, I got my first single from Young S. Dub. That was back. I don't remember the year, but it had to be about 2006, 2007. I met him. He was kind of coming off. Coming off a bad run-in. You know, he got shot, and when I met him, you know, he was just recovering. And I let him hear some music, and he picked the beat, man. And shoot, man, he came back with a hit. It was called "I'm Fly." That was. I mean, we basically got on the radio instantly.
Right.
Instantly got on the radio. So I think that's what kind of catapulted me, you know, at the beginning of my career here, because I haven't been producing long.
Okay, how long?
About 5 years.
Okay. About
5 years, but you know, Young S. Dub, man, King Carter, he gave me my second strongest single, which is She Bad. I did that song. Actually, I recorded a whole album with King Carter. And man, I work with a lot of artists, man. Mo Diamonds, she gave me a single on the radio called Satisfaction, featuring Jess K. You got Tiny T, you got Carissa, you got Revenue, man, Betty Grind, Royalty, Tiger the 8. I mean, the list goes on. I hate to name people. I can't name everybody.
Can't leave someone off.
Twins,
right.
You know, with the kids, Erica Hollywood, a lot of artists. Bonafide, Boss Pimp. Man, the list goes on.
She Bad by King Carter, that features Rico Barrino?
Well, that's the remix. The original feature Saya.
Okay.
You know, that's a lot of people don't know Saya. He's kind of, you know, he's kind of underground. He barely shows his face, but he did the original hook. Okay. You know, and then Rico Barrino came and did the remix. Okay. Yeah.
And so nationally, you've worked with, or internationally really, Akon.
Yes.
On one of his albums, Freedom?
Yeah, that's the latest album that came out 2008, December 2nd. I met a guy named Tony Neal. I was working at a studio called Envious. It was East Charlotte, and these name of the artist that worked out at the studio was named Poppin' Bullets. Make a long story short, Tony Neal, he's over a DJ coalition called Core DJs, and he came and he was supposed to do a Core DJ here, but it didn't happen. But he actually just came in. They let him hear some music, and he was listening to a lot of rap music. They were letting him hear a lot of rap. And they called me like, man, this guy's over here, man. You know, we have your music. Can we let him listen to it or whatever? I said, yeah, let him listen to it. And I said, well, who is he with? You know, what does he do? They said, well, he's an A&R for Convict. And that's Akon's, it was Akon label at the time. And I told him, well, let him hear some pop stuff. Y'all let him hear all the rap stuff. Let him hear some pop music because I know Akon is a pop international artist. And, man, he sent Akon 2 tracks. And Akon called my phone in 2 weeks.
Wow. He
didn't want me to come to Atlanta. He said he already wrote to the track, and it went from there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Convict Music, man, because that was a great blessing for me. You know, it was a blessing. I'm thankful for it.
What other music producers that are out right now would you compare yourself to?
I would compare myself more to like a Rodney Jerkins, because Rodney, Darkchild, that's his name. He can give you just about any type of music, you know, whether it be pop with the Pussycat Dolls or gospel with Kiara Shear. You know, he's all the way across the board, and he's a musician. Right. You know, I don't hear much sampling from him. You know, I would compare myself to him.
Other than producing music, what are some of your other hobbies?
Well, from about 7 to 27. From the age of 7 to 27, I played sports. I haven't actually from that window of 7 to 27. I was playing sports every year. I didn't miss a year of playing sports. Started out playing football, of course, back home in Florida. Moved up here to North Carolina. Was very successful in football. Got a football scholarship to Benedict College in Columbia. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And the school, it was a pretty small school, but you know they gave me a scholarship. But you know, I didn't think that was a school that I wanted to actually graduate from. So the coach at North Carolina A&T, Spaceman, he offered me a track scholarship. He remembered me from high school running track, and I transferred there. Right. You know, from there at A&T. From there, from there I went pro. Running track there. Okay. I broke the school record there. I got the Hall of Fame award there. I was MVP of the year there at A&T. I just made a mark there. I ran a time of 10.19 there, and it was the fastest in the history of North Carolina A&T. Me and Gerald Wright, Monte Wiles, and Titus Haygood, we got All-American on the 4x1 relay. Okay. So after that, I went pro and ran for about 4 years. I ran some pretty fast times, but I just wasn't, I didn't quite reach where I wanted to reach. I tried for NFL teams and everything, and injuries just stopped me from getting to where I wanted to get. Okay. And then that's when I just pretty much just turned to music. Right. I turned to music, but I still want to help coach kids and still give back to sports also. So when you're done producing music, you think that you'll go back and maybe coach high school? Yeah, I want to get back into coaching high school, even elite athletes. Even elite athletes. Like football players and stuff. I did an internship coaching football players and teaching them speed development, teaching them how to run correctly, and stretch and even powerlift. I can teach powerlifting, and it's just, oh man, I got so much stuff I want to do. I'm just trying to take it one step at a time, but that's really what I want to do. I want to get back to coaching, because athletics is something I really love. I really dreamed about being in the NFL or running, but the music, God just had another plan for me, and I just walked in. Since we're getting up close and personal, do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Demona Johnson. Demona? Yeah. Is she local? Is she in Charlotte? Yeah, she's in Charlotte. Do you have a hard time balancing your career with your relationship? Yeah, I'm thankful for her too, man, because she's very patient. When I met her, I let her know that I was real busy. But some girls they kind of like but she's not selfish at all. She understands that it's a business, and she gives me she lets me get a lot away with being in here all night and everything. But I'm thankful for her, and we're gonna have our my kid in September.
Oh, congratulations.
We just named her. Her name is Jada Maria Walls. Be a little girl. So.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, what is your ultimate goal with your music career?
Oh man, my ultimate goal is just to. I want the world to hear my music. I want my music to touch someone, you know, and help them in life.
For more information, check out our website at cltexposedmag.com. See ya.